If you have a firearm in your house, you can use it if it becomes reasonable to do so.
So one of the most famous cases that I'm aware of that involving a firearm in self-defense is the case of a Milton man who somebody was breaking into their home. He perceived that that person, I think that person also had a weapon, and that person was either threatening or aiming the weapon at his mother. So he took his legally acquired firearm that he had a license for, and he shot one bullet at the assailant and killed them. That
Yes.
man was acquitted because the Crown and everybody agreed, like, he was not actively trying to kill this person. He shot one bullet. He didn't think he was going to kill the person. He stayed on the scene. He didn't run away. So knowing that somebody can literally, in self-defense, shoot somebody who is breaking into their home and threatening them and not be charged, why do you think there is this pervasive fear in Canadian society that we cannot defend ourselves in our own homes?
I mean, I think it's political lies. I think it's also, there is a case right now of somebody who's charged with second-degree murder for, I think it was their friend who came into their house, and their friend for some reason had a crossbow, and they shot them and killed them.
And there was
You
the
know,
knife thing, yeah.
yeah, and there's a lot of question marks in that case though, and that's probably why they're charged with murder. Is
Well,
that
because they knew each other, and
yeah,
there's other circumstances there. I heard rumors online that there may have been stab marks in the person's back, which means that they were running away. So how, like, and so I understand that there has to be an investigation there. So like where do those lines get blurred then, right?
the lines get blurred, I think, where the evidence about the nature of the threat doesn't add up to the level of force used. And that's why we have courts to sort this out. All you have to do, and I think this is another thing that people don't understand about advancing self-defense. They think, well, now self-defense, you have to prove that you were acting in self-defense. You actually don't. All you have to do is raise what is known in law as an air of reality. Basically has to sound like maybe you could be doing self-defense. And that's all you have to do. And then the Crown bears the burden, as they always do, to prove beyond a reasonable doubt it wasn't self-defense. And that's hard. That's hard in those situations where there's, two people, not a lot of evidence about what happened, maybe some conflicting versions. A lot of people are acquitted on self-defense because judges can't sort out what happened. They're left in a reasonable doubt. The Crown has not met their burden.